Super tarde, pero mejor tarde que
Coge
nunca.
una silla y pues siéntate por ahí. Ya.
All right, so I realize this is a very late live stream. Very, very, very extremely late. I didn't mean, well, it's not late for the normal live streams that we have because normally we live stream at around 5 o'clock. But today it's a little bit special. We're here in Manta at an anime event. I know it's not something that everyone is interested in, but it's something that I'm very passionate about, something that I really love. So I wanted to share it with everyone who was here, for everyone who wanted to join this live stream. And with my friend Rody, we also have some interesting news. He's the star from my most recent video, the food. I know everyone thinks I'm the star, but he was the star of that video.
Aquí estamos de nuevo.
Yeah, so today we're gonna share some time together. We're gonna talk a little bit about what's been going on here in Ecuador, as well as just have fun overall. Because first let me explicar lo que pasó. Like, let me explain what happened, why the live stream is late. Because I had written a community post where I said that the live stream was gonna be at about 2 or 3. But the problem is that, well, one problem which was out of our control, well, a lot of these problems were out of our control. But the first problem that was out of our control was the fact that our friend, Tamara, she had to leave early. She was here in cosplay, she was super pretty, she was like super great, but she had to leave early because it was just, she was feeling bad. She felt sick. And it was strange because we got here and she was stressed, but she wasn't sick. And then she just felt really bad. So she left early. Then, when we got here, there was already no power. And that's something you have to understand about what's going on here right now in the country. Ahorita en el país, right now in the country, there's a situation with the power here in Ecuador. And there's a lot of places that are rationing energy. So, for example, today for Manta, they didn't have power. We didn't have power because we were here in this sector of the city from, ¿desde qué hora fue? Sin luz.
Desde las 2 de la tarde.
Las dos.
Sí.
From 2 p.m. until 5 p.m. pretty much. So basically, like around 40 minutes ago, the power finally came back. So that's a problem that's not just happening here in Manta, that's happening all around Ecuador, by the way. So it's a very complicated thing to go through. No sé si quieres aclarar algo acerca de lo que es esa situación del racionamiento de la luz.
O sea, esta situación pues se debe por el problema que están teniendo los cauces. O sea, no hay lluvia. Se esperaba que con la venida del fenómeno del Niño se intensificaran las lluvias y pues los ríos crecieran. Pues lamentablemente...
Déjame igual explicar. So basically, like what he's saying is that there's this situation with the rain. There's been no rain. So because of El Niño, we were expecting there to be rain in order to have more rain, to have more energy. But since that hasn't happened, we're kind of like that. Ahora sí.
Al no haber la cantidad suficiente de agua en los ríos, pues las hidroeléctricas dejan de funcionar.
Since there's no water in the rivers, the hydroelectric plants, they stop working.
Y por eso es el tema de razonamiento, de que te dice el gobierno a tal hora no vas a tener luz hasta tal hora. Pero hay un problema.
That's why there's the problem with the rationing. That's why they're rationing energy right now, because supposedly, like we said, there's no water, there's no hydroelectric energy, so we have that situation going on right now.
Si el gobierno te dice no vas a tener luz de 1 de la tarde a las 2 de la tarde, es mentira.
So the government is telling people right now, they're giving them specific schedules. But like he said, the government tells you, like for example, from 1 to 2, and that's not the actual situation.
Porque la realidad es otra, se te van de 3, 4 horas y pues fue el caso que nos tocó vivir hoy día aquí en este evento. Se fue la luz a las 2, nos regresó como hasta las 5 y pues recién se está como que pudiendo disfrutar el evento.
Yeah, the light went out from 2 until 5, and we just now have been able to actually enjoy some bigger parts of the event. For example, I was playing in a Super Smash tournament, a gaming tournament. I did poorly, by the way, but it was fun. I like playing. And he got some pictures, and well, more than anything, he got a video with someone who's very well known as a, I guess you could say as a dub for the Spanish voice for some characters that he likes. El personaje, ¿cómo se llama? El que tú le conseguiste la firma y que te hable.
Ah, o sea, el nombre de él.
El nombre de él.
Enzo Fortuny.
Enzo Fortuny. He's the guy who does the Spanish dub. Él hace el doblado de
Drake Bell.
Drake Bell in Spanish,
Inuyasha.
Inuyasha in Spanish,
Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold in Spanish.
Esos son como que los tres principales.
Those are the main ones.
Pero tiene más, mucho más.
But he has a lot more because he's a voice actor, a Spanish voice dub actor.
Ah, está también el otro actor de doblaje.
There was another one too.
Ese se llama... Me olvidé.
Well, I forgot the name, but he's somewhere over there right now in the event. Y él dobla la de Bob Esponja.
Bob Esponja,
He does SpongeBob.
Max Steel y los
Max
príncipes en las pelis de Barbie.
Ah, and the princess from the Barbie. The prince is from the Barbie movies. Not the princess, but the prince from the Barbie movies. So yeah, there's a lot more in the event.
Andrés Carreño creo que se llamaba.
Andrés Carreño. But there's a lot more at the event. Like those are just the dub, the people who do the Spanish dubs. But there's also other things. For example, there's more gaming stations. They were doing a cosplay contest before we came outside because it was very loud. Over there, right now they're practicing for
K-pop.
K-pop. They gotta do some
K-pop
K-pop
dance.
dances over there. So they're doing the K-pop dance practice over there before they begin. Over here, you can see the area where people are eating. Over there, if we look out into the street, there's Manta, of course.
Merchandising in general.
Yeah. Earlier over here in this section where I'm pointing at right now, there was people doing like soft combat where they had like these foam swords and they were fighting each other. But that was happening earlier. But right now, this is Manta. This is Manta at 5:45 in the afternoon. As you can see right now, it's very cloudy. But earlier, because there was no light, we were inside and outside because inside it was hot. Outside, it's a little bit fresher, un poco más fresco acá afuera.
Y este es el área de Yu-Gi-Oh!
And this is the area for people who are playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
The store Metaverse.
There's a store back there.
Metaverse Games, yes.
So there's a lot of things here. Well, not a lot. Like last year, for anyone who was on the channel last year, we went to Budokan last year, el año pasado. Budokan is much bigger. In size, for people comparison, ¿cuántas personas vinieron aquí y cuántas personas fueron al Budokan?
Uf, es inmensa la diferencia. En el Budokan hay más de 20.000 personas.
20,000 people in Budokan.
Aquí a lo mucho llegamos a unas 1.500 personas.
Here like 1,500. Like, and we're talking about a lot. Y eso es bastante, porque aquí no creo que hay 1,500.
No, pero es el rango estimado.
Claro, mientras vienen y van, while people come and go, you can estimate around 1,500 people here
ten
today.
en cuenta que al no haber aire acondicionado, o sea, no haber electricidad, pues la gente se va en la zona que estamos ubicados hace calor.
Yeah.
Es una zona costera, es playa y hace calor.
We're in the coast, it's the beach, it's hot. So earlier there were a lot of people, and there still are. If you go inside, you'll see that there's a lot of people inside, but people start leaving obviously because it gets too hot. Like you don't want to be here with no air because we were promised, if you check the promotion for the event, inside there's supposed to be air. Pero no es ni aire acondicionado. It's not even air conditioning.
No, sí es aire acondicionado, solo que mientras estaban calentando estaba como ventilador.
Okay. So it was air conditioner, just that he thought it wasn't.
Y somos 5 personas.
Hello to everyone who's here. We would appreciate it if you left a greeting, said hi. If there's anything you want to ask, of course, you can ask. If you're curious about what I'm dressed as, I'm dressed as a character from an anime. If you guys have watched Naruto, I'm dressed as Sasuke from Naruto.
Yo soy the cameraman.
He's just the cameraman. He's just a civilian mode. But he's the true star from the last video, so today he's on break. And we were going to have more people. We were going to have our friend Tamara, we were going to have our friend Eric, but since they had to leave,
Saludos para ellos, ya que
greetings to you guys. We hope you're okay.
tuvieron un problema.
Esperamos que estén bien. Por lo menos que están.
Se recupere.
So, leave a get well soon to Tamara in the chat. We'd appreciate that too. If you have any questions, of course, about the event, any specific questions for us, for future content, for what's going on right now in Ecuador, please let us know. For now, we're going to chill for a bit because honestly, I've been here since 2. He's been here since desde las 12:30. He's been here since 12:30, and I got to sit for like less than 5 minutes while I was playing Smash, Super Smash Brothers. Then I've just been walking around, and because of my injury, like I'm okay now, I can walk, but it still hurts. So if I stay standing for too long, it's like painful. So right now we're just relaxing. But we will take you around the event. Sí, lo vamos a dar una vuelta ya mismo. So in the meantime, if you have any questions, please go ahead and ask. If you want to see, there are some people here doing cosplay, as you can see over there, dressed as different characters from anime.
Princess Zelda?
Yeah, Princess Zelda is over there. You see
Luffy.
a little Luffy from One Piece. For anyone who's watched the live action of One Piece, it's incredible. Hello, Bespoke. How's it going? Kirk and Jamie. Hello.
Hello. ¿Es otro Jesucristo? ¿O me equivoco?
No.
Ah, no.
Earlier there was someone dressed as Jesus Christ. I don't know where they went, but there's also from Kimetsu no Yaiba, but I forgot her name. The girl with the pink hair, but she's a character from an anime called Demon Slayer, which is Kimetsu no Yaiba. So yeah, we're just over here chilling out, relaxing. Like I said earlier, para que les muestres, so he can show you the things that he got. So he bought a little poster, well, a big poster,
Inuyasha.
an Inuyasha poster, and he also got the signature over here. Hello from Kentucky, headed to Pennsylvania. Hello Jay, how's it going, man? Hope everything's good. It's good to hear from you.
The small poster.
And this is the small poster that he got with the signature from the Enzo guy. Para que lo vean. And like I said, he also got a little recording. It's on my phone. I can't show you it because it's on my phone. But he got a recording where he talks about, he gives him like a special shout out, which is really cool. You have to pay for it, of course, but yeah. Man, Jay, I hope it's going well. I hope you're doing good. Hope the trip is safe too. Over there I see someone de Bleach.
Oh,
Es Ichigo, pero con la máscara.
Ichigo.
Kurosaki.
No, ya, pero la fase es un Ichigo hueco.
Hollow Ichigo.
Hollow, yeah.
Right now, something like this is like, paradise for anime fans. Great to see. Un gusto verlo a Rody otra vez. Los dos estaban geniales en el video de la comida callejera.
Un gusto igualmente. Esperemos que el video siga teniendo bastante apoyo para hacer una segunda parte.
Like he said, thank you and hello. And he hopes that the video keeps getting a lot of support so that way we can make a second part. I'm really hyped to make a second part too. It's something that as a creator you have to look at. Like I can't just say I'm gonna go make a second part. I have to see if the first part does well and then we make a second part. And right now I think what's mainly doing well on the channel is tips videos and cost of living videos. So I'm probably gonna double down and make some more videos on that. Safety tips also, do's and don'ts. I have those plans in the future. What else? I've talked about it before, but we're gonna do special react content here on the channel to show you a little bit of Ecuadorian humor. Vamos a hacer videos de reacción, no digamos específicamente de qué canal, pero reacción para mostrar el humor ecuatoriano. We're gonna show you Ecuadorian humor in future videos, so it's gonna be really cool. Yay, parte 2. Let's hope so.
Like,
comment, subscribe, everything. Share it with your friends, with people who you think would enjoy it, of course. Because it's also hard to share it with everyone because not everyone supports it. Hello, Pete. Hello from Vancouver. Can't wait to get home to Tena. Hope you're doing well, Pete, and hope you get home. And I don't know if there's anything you guys want me to show you, like here at the event, or anything you'd like to talk about, any questions. I'm kind of thirsty. I haven't drank anything since I left my house. Because remember, I live in Puerto Viejo. And Puerto Viejo is about 40 minutos de Manta.
45 minutos más o menos.
45 minutes, 50. So it's not that far, and it's not like next door, like close. But so I've just been like chilling, hanging out, walking around. waiting for the power to come back on. Mompiche.
It's a good, buen lugar.
Mompiche es el lugar que es súper que, como que caro y bonito.
Es un resort.
Sí. Mompiche has a really nice
It's a
resort. I've been wanting to make a video in that resort.
It's a good resort.
Yeah, it's one of the most expensive resorts. Es uno de los más caros.
Yes.
Mompiche has a good
pero
resort.
vale la pena.
Yeah.
Todo,
A lot,
todo lo que te brinda, o sea, 10 de 10.
yeah, Mompiche has a lot to offer. People tend to go to Mompiche, like students, los estudiantes. They go on their last year of school, like a school field trip. There's normally no normal field trips during the years, but the last year for high school students here in Ecuador, they have this like retreat, and they go to different cities. They spend the night, and sometimes Mompiche is one of the places they go to. Or sometimes it'll be Cuenca, Ibarra, lugares así que se van al fin de año los colegio, el último año.
Ah, sí, lo típico es baños en Ambato.
Or baños.
O en la Amazonía, Pastaza, Lago Agrio. Son lugares bastante turísticos. Por general, la gente de la costa busca la sierra a veces y el de la sierra siempre busca la costa.
That should be another random fact. People from the coast, when it's the vacation time, they go to the highlands. And highlands people come to the coast during the vacations. Although you could say that's kind of normal. It's like I think people in the States, when you go on a trip, you don't stay in the same country. You like to go to different places. Like I remember when I was in the States, a lot of the time we would go to Miami Beach. We wouldn't stay in Plantation. We would go to Miami
Sabes que,
and Orlando.
que aquí a la ciudad de Manta ciertas personas le dicen el Miami pequeño, ¿no?
So apparently in Manta they call Manta like a mini Miami. So if you really like Miami or if you want that Miami feel, come to Manta. And of course, come to Manta for Don Shader. Don Shader's amazing. He's actually really close.
Somos 12 ahora.
Hello to all 12 people who are here. Good afternoon. The typical buenas, el saludo buenas.
Hola, muy buenas.
Hola, muy buenas. We hope you guys enjoy this live stream. There's music in the background, but there's still things we can talk about. So if you have any questions,
Hay dos tipos de buenas. El que te le dice bien que es buenas o el que anda que no se entiende nada y tú le entiendes un buenas cuando W.
¿Qué piensa ecuatorianos y nosotros acerca de México?
¿Cómo? Repíteme.
¿Qué pensamos nosotros y los ecuatorianos acerca de México? O sea, ¿qué es nuestra opinión acerca de México? Yo ahorita una pequeña pausa para decir acerca. Well, my thoughts, not so much thoughts, but what I've noticed is that it depends on who you ask, because there are some people who are very much like nationalists, to say it like that. Like they love their country. So there's a typical phrase from Mexico, lo cual es güey. Pharrell, how's it going? Nice to see you. El güey es muy típico de México.
Yeah.
So if someone here hears, like if they're very national for Ecuador and they hear you say güey, they're like, you're not Mexican. Speak like an Ecuadorian. Que no eres mexicano, habla como ecuatoriano cuando alguien dice güey.
Ah, yes. Pero es que nosotros, los ecuatorianos, tenemos como que ese plus, como que si tú nos hablas con un acento diferente, de la nada nosotros
¿Saben de dónde es?
No, sino que lo remedamos.
Ah,
Sin querer. Un ejemplo es mío. Mis tíos llegan de España, tienen su acento español y a mí se me pega.
te robas el acento
Sí.
español. So he has this
O
problem.
sea, nos adaptamos.
Well, an adaptation is actually a good thing, where his uncles come from Spain and they speak to him in Spanish and he gets their accent. And he's saying that a lot of the times Ecuadorians, they get used to speaking to other Spanish speakers from other countries and they gain their accent. But of course you have to spend enough time for that to happen with that person. But una opinión de los mexicanos, de México.
O sea, es que México tiene varios aspectos, pero si es algo en general, o sea, es un país bastante bonito con mucha cultura.
It's a beautiful country with a lot of culture.
Y con una gran gastronomía también.
And with a good gastronomy or food.
A nivel mundial.
At an international level,
Ya.
a worldwide level. What I've noticed, or what I always notice, at least with people, like, at least for me, the only thing I really notice here about Mexico is like, the food. People try to adapt food from Mexico over here, tratan de adaptar la comida de allá. Acá, like for example, tacos, you see them a lot. Is street food.
Flautas, carnitas, tamales. Sí se ha internacionalizado bastante. Ahora último aquí se ve bastante comida mexicana ya.
Hay diferentes tipos de comida de diferentes países. Por ejemplo, aquí digamos tacos de México, arepas de Venezuela
O Colombia.
o Colombia.
Ahí está la discusión. Se lo dejamos en los comentarios.
Pero
porque-
así también, like we always have this argument, like there's this argument, of course, arepas are from Colombia or from Venezuela.
Se lo dejamos a ellos.
We'll let
que lo
you guys-
comenten ahí.
Like what you know, what you think. But aquí también hay el argumento del ceviche Ecuador
O Perú.
O Perú. The ceviche is fought over. Lo que sí es propio de Ecuador es el encebollado
Y el corviche.
y el corviche. Encebollado and corviche, definitely 100% Ecuadorian. I also saw this comment from Matt, el comentario de Matt. I don't know if Matt is here, but he was talking about what United States foods you can find here. ¿Qué comidas de Estados Unidos puedes encontrar aquí?
O sea, lo más internacionalizado.
Hamburguesas.
Hamburguesas,
Hamburgers.
hot dog,
Hot
o
dog.
sea, pero está internacionalizado, pero a nuestra manera, por así decirlo. Porque si tú comparas un hot dog de Estados Unidos con un hot dog acá,
Ah, sí.
son dos mundos distintos.
The hot dogs are very different if you eat them over there in the United States and if you eat them over here in Ecuador. For example, over here in Ecuador, I've talked about this before. There's a big emphasis on putting mayonnaise on everything. Siempre se le pone mayonesa a todo. So you put mayonnaise on your hot dog. But for everyone from the United States, you're going to be like, you don't put mayonnaise on your hot dog. You put ketchup and mustard. En Estados Unidos es salsa de tomate y mostaza.
Mostaza y pepinillo.
Pero además es salsa de tomate y mostaza.
Y el pan, sí.
Y el pan.
En
Eso es
cambio-
Estados Unidos.
Ajá. Acá
Hasta le ponen papas acá.
Por eso, digo, acá es bastante diferente. Acá es el pan, la salchicha, es un cocinado como de cebolla.
They put onions in it too, into the hot dog.
Papitas
The little pieces of like potato chips, they put them inside
y queso.
and cheese.
Y es muy
Sometimes
bueno.
there's cheese too.
Es bastante diferente.
Es que es mejor, para que
Ajá.
no solo se lo lleven, sino que lo mejoren.
Ajá.
It's a good thing to improve on something.
Incluso yo les pregunto a ellos, ¿cuál es el precio mínimo de un hot dog allá?
All right, so what is the minimum price for a hot dog in the United States? If someone can leave that in the comments, what is the minimum price for a hot dog in the United States? For a street hot dog, doesn't matter. We'll wait for the comment. Anyone who wants to reply, go ahead. And the same thing if you're in Canada. What is the minimum price for a hot dog over where you're at? Mientras esperemos que respondan, we'll wait for your reply. But yeah, there's a lot of variations to the food.
No,
$3.60. $1.50, $3.60. O sea, entonces sería entre $3.60 o $1.50.
se me hace raro el de $1.50.
A mí también se me hace bastante barato. It's really cheap, $1.50 for a hot dog.
Por lo que cuando yo viajé a New York, el hot dog más sencillo, que era una cosita chiquita, costaba $5.
He got like a really small hot dog, like without anything, like, and he got it at $5. But in New York, maybe it's because it's New York.
En New
Quizá
York.
por New York.
Puede ser, pero $5 y era una cosita chiquita. No compensaba el valor.
O sea, si lo ves desde la perspectiva de un ecuatoriano.
Claro.
But that's the thing. That's the thing about perspectives. Like for someone from Ecuador, they see a tiny $5 hot dog and you're like, this is BS. This is a ripoff. But in the States, you look at that as like normal. Él dice que, los de Costco.
Ah, ok, pero Costco, o sea, un supermercado.
Sí.
Y es como bastante industrial.
It's very industrial if you talk about Costco, but I get you because I remember
Ah.
in Sam's Club, también en un lugar que se llama Sam's Club, they had really cheap hot dogs too. Cheap in comparison to if you buy them on the street. O sea, porque sí, me había olvidado de esos lugares. Plena. Culpa mía. When I say plena, it means like for real, like yeah.
Es verdad.
Sí, like
sí,
true.
Ya. Bueno, entonces, o sea, quitando los de Costco, los de estas megatiendas, más bien los de locales de comida,
Okay.
serían,
All right,
para
so-
especificarlo.
All right, so leaving aside supermarkets like Costco, Sam's Club, Walmart, any place like that, if you go out on the street and you buy a hot dog, how much would it cost you? Sí, ahí Kirk y Jamie también dicen $5. I never had a $5. Ah, no, él dice que nunca tuvieron un hot dog de $5. Couldn't have been a 30 Water Street dog. In Chicago, you could get a hot dog with fries for $3.50. En Chicago lo pueden conseguir a $3.50. Not bad. And hello, Papicho. How's it going?
O sea, 350 está bastante razonable.
Sí, it's like more reasonable at $3.50.
Por ejemplo, acá te encuentras un hot dog. El más sencillo cuesta $2.25, pero viene con todo lo que habíamos mencionado y es así.
Yeah.
Es así.
For a hot dog that's like the size that he said, at $2.25, it has like everything that we mentioned. The fries, the onions, you know, the sauces, the cheese. So I guess the difference, $1.25, it's substantial for some people. If you eat a hot dog every day, that's more than $30 difference. So, you know, but I don't think anyone's going out and eating a hot dog every single day. I shouldn't speak, I should knock on wood, my sword wood, because I know there are people who actually do that. Hello, ¿qué tal, Papicho? We're here with Rody.
Otra vez aquí.
Yeah,
La aventura continúa.
continuing the adventure. We told you guys, él lo dijo, tú lo dijiste, que la aventura iba a continuar. And there's still a lot of things we gotta do. Like right now, today is just a fun live stream, just hanging out, talking, chilling, showing you this event. We'll take you inside in a bit. Just trying to recover energy because I'm telling you, I've been standing for like 3 hours. It's just like, he estado parado como 3 horas.
La edad.
Tampoco es eso. Sino que con la lesión y estar allá con el calor, the injury, the heat, it's just been a lot. But yeah, there is a special live stream. I might not leave it as a main channel video. I might just leave it as kind of like, what do you call that? Like a unlisted video so that anyone who wants to see it can see it after we finish it. But right now, everyone who's here, of course, you get to experience it live. So yeah, enjoy your time with us. Let's talk, let's have a conversation. Let's explore this big event in Manta. I would love to take you outside on the streets, but I just feel like that would be putting ourselves at risk for no reason. And the situation with these power outages, one thing you do have to know, going back to the power rationing, is that el racionamiento, it doesn't happen at night. En la noche no sucede. After 6 o'clock, they don't take away the power.
Nos hacen esto en la noche y créeme que sufrimos.
Es que hay bastante negocio de noche y aparte que es peligroso de noche. Eso fue lo que dijo el ministerio.
Sí, pero si lo preguntas a cualquier persona te dicen que sea de día y no de noche, porque de noche el calor, no duermes, la inseguridad, los negocios y todo, o sea, pierden más.
You lose way too much from doing something like this at night. You take away the light at night, like he said, it's hot, you can't run your business. It's uncomfortable. Do the blackouts interfere with cell service? No. I could have done the live stream since I'm doing it with my cell phone plan, but I was waiting to make sure there was lights so I could take you inside and not like have nothing happening in there. Like the music earlier, you couldn't hear the music because it wasn't connected. So the blackouts doesn't interfere, at least desde donde hemos visto no interfiere con el servicio celular.
Aquí por lo que es un evento pequeño no, pero si nos remontamos al año pasado, el Yankee Pong sí interfería bastante.
So it depends on the size of the event, but en la ciudad en general no afectó.
No.
Porque yo todavía tenía señal.
O sea, ajá, yo también, yo igual.
Yeah, he also had signal. Papicho preguntó cuánto cuesta una pizza, un slice de pizza, una rodaja en la calle. Si vas a la feria, $1. At the fair, it's $1.
Ya, pero date cuenta que la pizza que te cuesta $1 es la pizza colombiana.
Colombian pizza,
¿Y
for a
cómo
dollar.
diferencia la pizza colombiana con cualquier otra pizza que hagan aquí, la masa es bien finita.
The bread or
Ajá.
the crust, it's very thin. Sí, eso era verdad. Ya en la feria era fino, pero era bueno.
Ajá, o sea, son
It was
buenas.
good. Like the pizza at the fair was good, but it had thin crust.
Pero si tú quieres comerse una pizza buena por una rebanada, no encuentras.
Siempre es una
Sí,
pizza
o
entera.
es la familiar o te venden una pizza pequeña.
You always, like over here, acá, por ejemplo, if you go inside, there's like a little Pizza Hut stand, and they're selling pizza, like a small pizza, probably like this size, for $4. And it comes with a little bit of nachos and a cup of cola.
Soda.
But it's like, you could imagine it being a slice of pizza, but it's round. Es literal como agarrar un slice, solo que lo han hecho como
Sí.
una mini pizza. So $4 in that sense. But it's Pizza Hut, pero es Pizza Hut.
Ya. Incluso, bueno, también es una pizza industrializada. Ya si quieres algo más casero o más hogareño, pues siempre va a ser caro.
Yeah. If you want something more homemade, like, mom and pop's restaurant, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. Típicamente una pizza entera de un lugar así callejero, 16.
No, mucho.
Mucho, 15.
Entre
Pero familiar.
Familiar entre 2 y 10 dólares. 2 y 10 dólares.
Yes, the blackouts in Ecuador, lo que es el apagón de luz, it's done on purpose. Okay, I love you watching your videos. My parents are from Ecuador, but I myself was born and raised in London, so I know nothing about Ecuador. It's like a foreign country to me. Oh, I appreciate that. Que le gustan los videos, pero sus padres son de Ecuador, pero él nació y fue criado en Inglaterra, en Londres.
Oh. O sea, toda la vida ha vivido allá.
Sí.
Nunca ha pisado acá.
No, le gustan los videos para conocer.
Tienes que venir, hermano.
You have to
Tienes que
come.
venir.
Visit your motherland.
Así sea
kind
una
of.
vez en la vida, pero tienes que venir para disfrutar todo lo que te da esta tierra hermosa.
At least once in your life you have to come. But yeah, the situation with the blackouts, it's to try to ration energy because, a ver, explicando lo que sucedió, según lo que los explica, the explanation from the government is that apparently because energy prices are too expensive, like we were getting energy from Colombia. Colombia was selling us the energy cheap, but then they decided to start selling it more expensive.
Bien.
They're selling it for like $2, and here in Ecuador we sell it for, aquí lo vendíamos como por 30 centavos la energía, la luz.
Más o menos.
Like 30 cents. So imagine, we're buying it at $2 to sell it at 30 cents. It doesn't make sense. So the government, to try to save energy, they're cutting out the light 3 hours per day. But the problem is they give you a schedule. Like for example, before yesterday or yesterday I think, they took away the light in the morning from 8 until almost 9:50, and supposedly they were only going to remove it from like 5 until 6. So it was like, and then we found out that no, the real schedule is 3 hours. It's gonna vary throughout the day. It depends on what zone of the city you live in. So it's a gigantic mess. And I think I'm gonna make a video, probably a 5-minute long video, just titled Ecuador has a big problem, because this is a big problem for people here. O sea, es un gran problema para personas aquí. Y peor para las personas con un negocio. Even worse for people with businesses. That's 3 hours in the day that you lose.
Otra cosa es que también algunos ciudades están de fiestas y pues tampoco no les conviene que les corten de noche porque se les daña todo.
Some cities have parties. Puerto Viejo. See, Puerto Viejo tonight, Puerto Viejo has the Avenidazo, which is the big Puerto Viejo party. Yeah.
Puerto Viejo y Manta la próxima semana.
And Manta for next week. But for Puerto Viejo, it's like the whole street, the main street on Puerto Viejo is closed off, and then they have fun, they party. So it's really cool. I saw an article yesterday that said Ecuador was starting to look at geothermal, which would be great for Ecuador. So much geothermal. energía geotermal, no sé si se llama así en español. Está diciendo que hay un artículo que decía que Ecuador está como que empezando a ver esa opción.
Yo creo que es como... O sea, puede ser verdad como no lo puede ser. Porque para eso tú sabes, necesitan estudios de esto, de aquello, es más dinero, más roban el gobierno, tú ya sabes cómo es. Y no sé, o sea, se puede hacer por otro lado, tipo eólico. En la parte de la sierra, pues los vientos son bastante fuertes, se puede aprovechar eso. Se me hace raro que nunca hubieran planteado esa idea.
There is, like he's saying, like there could be. Okay, so first with the geothermal, it's a possibility. ¿Qué lugares son los más seguros que uno puede visitar en Guayaquil? Ya mismo. Ya mismo. So the geothermal energy, he's saying, there's a possibility that it's being looked into, but there's no guarantees. Nothing is guaranteed. I always like to say this because that's just the way life is here. In general, in the country, in the world. Nothing is guaranteed unless they guarantee it for you. Like they give it to you in the moment. But there have to be investigations, they have to research, make sure everything works. And he's talking about the possibility, like people while they're investigating, the government stealing money, you know, because that's just the way things are here. And you get used to it because you know that's what happens. And I've talked about that a lot. But yeah, ahora sí, Guayaquil.
Muy buena pregunta.
Todo el mundo dice, o sea, okay, the perspective of visitors, personas que visitan Guayaquil, turistas, tourists, they always say, because I read the comments in groups, Guayaquil is safe if you go to the touristic areas. Guayaquil es seguro si vas a las zonas turísticas. I can't guarantee that because every time I go to Guayaquil, everyone says, dangerous, 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 don't go. But like people who go, they don't have anything happen to them because they stick to the safe zones.
Los centros comerciales.
Any place that's like a mall,
Centros comerciales, eventos privados.
private events.
Todo lo que sea privado siempre va a ser seguro.
Ahorita los restaurantes no.
Ah,
The restaurants are kind of iffy because of the sicariatos.
que como están las cosas actualmente, Guayaquil es como que vas a hacer lo que tienes que hacer y te vas a tu casa.
Guayaquil is the kind of place right now where you go, do what you gotta do, and you leave. You go home. Because it's not worth risking it. Like we can tell you, o sea, podemos decir, anda a Guayaquil, visita los lugares turísticos, sal si quieres, y quizás no te pase nada.
Pero-
¿Podemos decir eso?
Sí, pero siempre tienes que estar alerta.
Pero también es arriesgarle la seguridad. O sea, we could tell you that. Go out, have fun, walk around, go to touristic places, and nothing could happen. But we'd be risking your safety because right now it's just, you don't know, no se sabe.
Tampoco es que estamos diciendo de que no vayan a Guayaquil porque, o sea, pueden ir, pero
go.
con bastante precaución.
You can go, but with, you know, certain precautions. Play it safe. My parents are from Guayaquil. Sus padres son de Guayaquil.
Te lo pueden decir ellos.
Bueno, depende, porque si es de Guayaquil de hace mucho tiempo atrás, Guayaquil era más seguro que ahora.
Ah, bueno, eso sí, pero actualmente está bastante peligroso.
If they haven't been in Guayaquil a long time, they might tell you it's very safe, but they don't know the situation right now. And the situation right now is it's not a safe place. You can find safe like moments, safe areas, like he said, inside a private area, a mall, but it's not always going to be safe.
Pero igual, o sea, no solamente se queden en Guayaquil. O sea, Ecuador no es solo Guayaquil. Tienes muchos más lugares para disfrutar. Y además, Guayaquil lo que te vas a hacer es dar un dolor de cabeza porque como es una ciudad bien grande, el tráfico es también inmenso. Y trasladarte de un punto a otro son de viajes de media hora, 45 minutos, dependiendo de cómo está el tráfico. A lo mucho llegas en 10 minutos si no hay tráfico. O sea, es un factor también bastante importante. O sea, tienes para visitar, como te digo, La parte de la Amazonía ecuatoriana es muy bonita. Tiene bastante diversidad, bastante fauna, bastante flora, bastante cultura y paisajes bien hermosos y puedes disfrutar de todo. Y es seguro.
So basically, first, don't get stuck on Guayaquil because Ecuador is a big country. There's a lot more to it than Guayaquil. Like, I like Guayaquil. A mí me gusta Guayaquil. But right now, it's not a safe place to go to, which is why we tell you this. But if you go to the La Amazonía, to the Amazon and stuff like that, they're good places. Safer than, obviously, just going to Guayaquil. So, basically, my verdict, and I think his too, el veredicto, creo que se dice, is go to Guayaquil for a little bit of time, but don't stay there. ¿Ha subido la violencia más que el año pasado en Guayaquil?
Sí, sí, totalmente. En todos los factores. Guayaquil se ha despuntado como nunca en tema de violencia, asesinatos, robos, o sea, está bastante inseguro. Por eso digo, o sea, puedes ir, pero con precaución. Siempre andar mirándose a los lados, viendo quién viene, quién te anda siguiendo, o sea, estar bastante alerta.
Los padres de First dice que se fueron de Guayaquil hace 20 años atrás.
O sea, es un Guayaquil totalmente diferente al que está ahora.
It's a completely different Guayaquil. Right now, it's like, como el chiste, Guayaquil. Ese es el chiste, that's a joke, Guayaquil.
También le dicen bala y kill.
Bali kill. ¿Por qué?
Bala y kill.
So bullet and kill. I don't know. It's a weird thing. Hold up, they turned on the lights, prendieron las luces acá, so it looks a little bit better. Over there, they're still doing dance practice. And because the event started so late, I have a feeling it's gonna take a while for them to do their presentation.
Allá se prendió la fiesta, hermano.
Uh-huh. So there's a little bit of Manta at night, in the evening. Not at night, in the evening. Well, not the evening, I don't know. Late. So yeah, I don't know if you guys want to go inside. No sé si entramos un rato para mostrarles el evento.
Porque ya, o sea, está anocheciendo, ya no demora en que acabe esto. Son 6:21. Así que podemos dar un pequeño recorrido.
All right, let's show you around this event. Let's go explore.
Okay, cameraman.
It's exploration time, baby. Okay, so I gotta hold up. Gonna grab my bag because we are our own camera crew. We have the bags, we have the katana, we have, ¿qué tenemos?
Bolsos.
We have bags, a camera. By the way, Don helped us out. We have a camera now over here. Tengo una cámara, so we can take pictures. We took some pictures earlier. A little bit nicer than the ones that we had like normally. So yeah, let's explore. I don't know if you guys want us to ask people here any random questions, like.
¿No lo vas a hacer más pequeño?
Sí se puede. I actually had there's this interview I want to do, but I'm probably gonna do it some other time. Interview video where I'm gonna ask people, what do you think about long distance relationships? Like, to see if Ecuadorians here, you know, they would be down for a long distance relationship. We'll have to see what they think. So we're about to enter. Let me show you over here. And I want you to remember. Hello.
Hello.
I want you to remember that in here, it might get a little bit loud. Can you do a food review today? I would love to, but I'm kind of economically not good. I don't have any money on my person, only inside my bank account.
Oh, mira, todavía sigue.
But we can look at it.
Todavía sigue Enzo firmando posters and videos.
So take a look at the event.
There's Enzo, the guy who does the voices. Ah, Enzo and Luis. Están los dos.
Both of them are there.
O sea, Enzo es el de la izquierda, Luis el de la derecha.
The one on the left is Enzo, and Luis, I think, is the one on the right.
O sea,
And see, he even has little SpongeBobs and stuff like that. And it looks like up there on the stage they have the cosplayers. Remember, cosplayers are people who dress up as anime characters in order to represent their favorite characters. It's really cool. Daniel, how's it going? I am a gigantic anime fanatic. Look at me, I'm dressed up as Sasuke.
podemos
And
ir.
hello, I'll check the email later. I read the email, but I haven't been able to reply it because I'm trying to prepare the reply. And I knew today I was going to be busy, so I'll probably reply tomorrow or later at night. But saludos, hello, glad you're here.
Ya que está medio complicado ir donde los diseñadores, que es la parte de allá. Acá tenemos dos diseñadores locales.
Let's check out the drawings that they have over here.
Para que aprecien.
Designers, drawers. I don't know what I would call them. Yeah, I have a Facebook, but more than anything, I have an Instagram. Hello.
Igual.
A ver, para que le el micrófono y que nos cuente acerca de su arte. So, just for fun.
Ay, yo no sé mucho inglés.
No importa, ahí le habla español y yo te traduzco. Ay. ¿Qué nos quieres contar?
Hola, yo soy ilustradora, tengo 7 años de experiencia, trabajo para marcas internacionales y nacionales. Soy diseñadora gráfica también. Cuento con en la feria cuento con stickers, tómbola, también ilustraciones personalizadas.
So she's a graphic designer, she does national and international artwork, she's also an illustrator, and she has some of her beautiful art over here. ¿Alguna página que por si acaso para poder...
I am fine.
Hold up.
Acá lo tienen grande también.
Sí, ahí estoy.
Ah, ya.
Sí. Yo soy Meia.
So if you guys want to check out her art and support her, that would be great.
Listo, thank you.
Thank you very much. Si desean hablar, quieren decir algo, preséntense, tienen que, la valentía.
Okay.
A ver, cuéntenos, tell us about your art. Cuéntenos acerca del arte, lo que están haciendo aquí.
Lo digo en inglés o en español.
Si lo puedes decir en inglés, mejor.
Lo dices en inglés mucho mejor.
Okay. Hello, my name is Mariko. Is my alias artist. Well, my art is fantasy like, and which I like to draw so video games or anime, and I like the color purple and pink, and that is so in my art. And I Ecuadorian artist, so you can check my page, my profile on Instagram, MarikoHit.17.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You want to talk?
Podría presentar en inglés, no me da más.
Dilo.
Dime tú, ¿ya?
Hi.
Hi, I'm Carol. I am illustrator and visual artist. Yo me especializo especialmente en todo lo que viene siendo arte tierno o kawaii como tal, con tonalidades rosas, colores pasteles y todo lo que tenga que ver con cosas lindas. Tengo mucho arte fan art, pero también suelo tener mucho arte tradicional. Por ejemplo, tengo una serie de ilustraciones que te puedo enseñar aquí, que de hecho la puedes ver aquí en el costa acá al frente. Estas de aquí.
Ah, ya.
Es una serie de ilustraciones con temática de Harajuku, con chicas con distintas temáticas de Harajuku. Entonces tienen muchos elementos, cada ilustración tiene su propia temática, como viene siendo. Y ese es mi trabajo principalmente, también hago memes. Puedes seguirme en Instagram si deseas. Muchas gracias.
Okay. Thank you very much. Nice one, Rody. Thank you. Remember to follow the pages. I'm actually, you can show here. So you can see it. Yeah. Micrófono. Ladies. Thank you very much. Sí, demos la vuelta. All right. So let's keep exploring. We're moving on. Hello, hello. We have the staff from the event.
Staff man. I'm a staff man. Hola chicos, ¿cómo están? ¿De qué estamos haciendo ahorita?
De todo.
Estamos haciendo en vivo.
Sí.
Gracias a todos los que vinieron a Jack and Pump Fest, la verdad es que estamos muy agradecidos, espero que lo hayan disfrutado. Veo que hay mucha gente, mucha alegría, la gente está muy contenta, la gente ha comido bien, la gente se va a ir muy feliz. Falta todavía poquito para que aparezca Enzo Bortoni y Luis. Y ahorita vienen Nexar y Simon, así que pilas.
So he's one of the staff members at the event, and basically he was saying like thank you for everyone who was able to attend today's event. Ooh, Gasly. Falta el poderoso Gengar. Hello.
Esos son los ilustradores.
We have more illustrators over here.
En sintonía con la presentación, pues también son cosplayers.
Ah, so yeah, they're cosplayers and also illustrators.
Ese es currincho.
Para mí que sí.
Ahora sí.
All right, let's continue. Got some more artwork over here. Hello.
Por acá.
We're going around. Original characters.
No, mira.
Encebollado, pues.
Estos personajes son originales, Mira, podrás ver, estos personajes que están aquí son originales. Comiendo encebollado, aunque los demás sí son personajes ya conocidos. La idea es crear una revista, una manga, en este está cómic.
No, pero bastante. El primer encebollado animado que he visto en mi vida.
Está bien, pues, está bien.
Es original.
Es el primero, güey.
Dame una foto, yo quiero uno.
Ahí en las redes sociales pueden buscar. Están todas las creaciones.
Ahí estoy colectando ahorita.
Ok.
So if you guys want to check out,
Gracias.
that's usted. Pero no sé cuánto cuesta porque yo sí me quiero uno.
¿El precio? No están a la venta porque son originales. $3.
$3.
¿En A4?
¿Ya lo tiene? Pues la cosa que necesito para transferir.
Ella es la que nos hace.
Ahí está, en cuenta de ahorro, también puedes transferir.
Pero,
Bueno, ya mismo le venimos.
okay, we'll come back for this later because I think this is really cool. It's anime combined with Ecuadorian culture, and I love it.
Después me devuelve. Ya, asegurémonos.
Cuidado, que no tengo dinero en físico.
Tengo cuenta en el banco.
Ah, ya, listo.
Deposita.
Tenemos que igual retirar porque para viajar necesito plata.
Te presto.
Rody's gonna loan me money because if not, I have to go withdraw from a bank. Estamos haciendo en vivo por si acaso y esto es de saludos a las personas de Estados Unidos. So we're buying the drawing because it's Ecuadorian culture combined with anime. Come on.
Aquí sí puedes decir, apoya lo nacional.
You guys should support this, man. Remember, hold up. I have it over here. Gracias a usted. Pasen bien. Bye bye.
Aquí tenemos más.
Let's continue our adventure. Adventure.
De derecha a izquierda, diría yo.
It's incredible. I'm taking that and I'm hanging it on my wall. We have more cosplayers. Portuguese D Ace for people who like anime and One Piece. Like a Daffy Duck. But this one is really cool. From Majora's Mask. ¿Sí no viste?
Pero es por... ¿Sabes el meme, no?
No, no lo viste.
De pantalones para... de tienda comercial o algo así.
Ah. No, no me recuerdo el meme.
Son pantalones para comprar.
You know, it's kind of hard to walk around with the sword that I've got. Hello, hello, hello. Hi. Remember, if there's any artwork that you like, you should follow the pages. For example, over here. So that way you can check it out. No importa. Igual la audiencia acá de Estados Unidos, Canadá, saludos. Luego regreso para fotos. You know, if I had the financial liberty to buy a lot of these pictures, I would buy a lot of these things. Just because they look so good. I like collecting things. Hello. For the AC/DC fans. Apparently dragon candles. I saw something very, shouldn't have seen that. Sorry. Oh, Mario. Yo quiero el Mario.
¿Lo están rifando?
Dejo peñado acá este muchacho.
Huevadas andan cogiendo ahorita. No.
Este es un cómic local. Es un cómic que de hecho está cumpliendo 18 años. Así que si no lo conocen.
So basically this is a comic that they made here.
Yeah, actually I'm the color artist.
All right, cool. Talk to us. Tell us about your art.
Okay, so this is a comic named Cuervito Fumanchu. Fumanchu will be translated as someone who smokes a lot, basically. Obviously it's not for kids. Only adults, but also I'm the color artist, and you can find here one of the comics I brought here to this convention, and also a second one, which is about someone taking some very loaded brownies.
Oh wow.
without knowing that. So it's inspired in the Alice in Wonderland. But this is more like Lisa in the land of marijuana, basically. So, and these are the figures I brought. This is from last year, and this is the newer one. and each one comes with a code, so you can read the comic digitally.
Oh.
So if you get the time, you still have time, come here and bring some money, please.
Cool.
And honestly, all this are illustrations I do online on the stream. So if you get to see the code, maybe people can get to scan the code. No, this one, the upper one. That one, yes. So people can see my social media, and there's a YouTube link at first, which is a YouTube channel I share with other people, and we have a lot of shows. One of them is me drawing this on stream, online.
All right. Do you know, just a random question que preguntó un suscriptor, do you use artificial intelligence, or like do you know if
No.
anyone uses artificial intelligence?
Actually, I'm not really. I'm not so supportive about AI. Maybe in other areas, but in art, there is an issue that people is taking a lot of steps, a lot of actually not steps, a lot of
You can almost say like the inspiration, like they're taking the, I
more
guess,
than the
the style.
inspiration. More than the inspiration is more that we're feeding this AI without knowing what we want, but trying to impress us with colors or a shape more than a composition. So a lot of people, a lot of artists are getting displaced because people are going for the AI, thinking that's going to be cheaper. But that's making the market a little lower in quality, in my opinion. That's my
No,
opinion.
I get you. I feel that. I actually have thought about that before, but I also think that there's a difference between the reality, like, you know,
Yeah.
an actual artist and artificial artist. Like, I prefer an actual artist.
If you like, if you enjoy and understand art, graphic art in this case, but also in music, for example, you can see the difference. But the common people, let's call them like this, usually don't see this. For example, in this table, we have two different artists. And next to me, there's a way different style artist, and people here sometimes don't recognize there are two artists in the same table. So imagine worldwide. So AI and really good artists are not getting that differentiation. So basically now, the only way you can think it's AI if the number of the fingers are grown. So that's not the best way to
Of
make
course.
this differentiation. Hopefully, it's going to become a tool instead of a replacement. So that's what we should try to use the AI for.
That's what a lot of people are talking about striving towards, because if you want to improve the world, you can't reject completely AI. You have to adapt to it and use it to your advantage.
Now, it started very. The thing is that it went with a wave, so it was very overwhelming, and people didn't get what was the benefit of using AI, and it became mostly for making memes. But the memes became the art that people is using for work. That's an issue because instead of giving the artist work, they're using someone using the prompt, replacing the artist. That's an issue. So I think we still have a chance to make AI less, let's say, less famous for a moment. Make some laws according to the use of AI that doesn't do bad for artists.
It doesn't hurt the artist.
Yeah, actually, it's very helpful if you are going to have a work where you're talking with a possible client, and that client will tell you something like, this person is using AI and is charging me for half the price, for example. So yeah, that's the part that actually gets to me. But okay, well, we have to hope for a better future. That's it.
Always hope for the best, but be ready for anything. You gotta be ready for anything. Man, I appreciate it. By the way, we might be back here to ask you some more random questions, so
Sure.
be prepared.
I will be until the end.
By the way, I want to steal the Mario.
Maybe you can go for the giveaway.
The giveaway.
It's only $1, so maybe you can.
You mean the raffle?
Yeah, actually, rifa is raffle. Yeah. So
A ver, Banco Nacional del Ecuador.
Con el 50% de interés te hago el préstamo. Con 2 días, no vamos a que pague. Ay, it's in AI.
Ah, I want the
¿Mira
Mario.
las rifas?
estoy esperando que me llamen al escenario, que ha de ser en un rato.
Ah, mira, no. ¿Te metes a la rifa?
I want to. You're gonna intentar.
Yo nomás lo que hago es prestarte y después me deposita. Ahí le dice, si me lo gano, te pago.
¿Ya escuchaste?
Mira, si te lo saca, te lo firma.
Belleza. Obvio, pues tiene que tener la firma, si no, no es lo mismo.
Coge tu número.
The raffling system here.
Okay, ¿nombre de quién? Your name is?
¿Real o...? Bueno, artístico vamos a poner por ahorita.
No, el real. Necesito el real.
Entonces, Rody, yo dejo creer que tú te hagas cargo de eso. It's Gear 5 Luffy. I love this. Now I found something else that I want really, really badly. Guys, on stream I might have to sell my kidney. Yeah, Jay, I actually wanted to buy one of the comics. Like, to have it because it's like a part of what the person is doing. Gear 4. From Bleach, for anyone who's the art enthusiast here, we got a Goku. You know, I might have to come back for this Luffy. Like, my YouTube channel is GMAs. Do you want to say hi? Hello.
Hi. Hi.
How's it going? We're live streaming here, talking about the event, a little bit of Ecuador talk. So, anything you want to say? ¿Algo que quieras decir?
Dragon Ball, the best anime.
Dragon Ball is great. Va a sacar otro juego. Va a sacar otro juego. El Budokai Tenkaichi 4, que están hablando de sacar. Really cool. El canal es GMAs. No tengo aquí para anotar, si no les diría. GM espacio ACE. Con la justa tengo manos. Rody, para que vea el canal. Ah, ya. GMAs. Ahí cuando sube le dice, suscríbanse al canal GMAs. We gotta get more fans, man, you know? Allá tiene un dibujo de Gear 5 Luffy. Y se me olvidó de la comida, estaba increíble. All right. I'm gonna take you really quick to the gaming section. This is where I got my butt handed to me earlier. Hello. I am cosplaying. I'm Sasuke Uchiha. And over here we're watching the video games. Some of the people here, they're known as some of the best players in Manaví. They have a club. That's why they started this tournament. And it's really cool. They go to the other side over here. They're doing a dance-off. Here I think they're playing Just Dance.